What's up, guys? Hopix here, hitting you with another video talking about a different subject. What's today's subject? Stop wasting your money on stupid shit you'll never use or need. I'm not gonna lie, I've been a victim of this trap before, and I imagine many people in the gun community have been. It's something I think everybody falls for at some point because it's a gun industry. The whole point of the gun industry is to make money. Gun manufacturers, gun associates, got people who sell products. That's their whole point. They want to sell you stuff. That's how they make money. Obviously, common sense, no dir. But my problem with it is you as the buyer not prioritizing your money properly. Now, of course, I'm not saying that to everyone, but I've done it before. So I'm just giving you heads up to what to avoid. So the way this will go is you're a new gun owner. You buy your first gun, you're happy with it, you're chilling. Your first gun is looking a little plain, you know, maybe it doesn't got the red dot, maybe it doesn't got a sling modification, you know, it's looking a little plain. So you want to modify it, so you get a red dot for it. Well, the red dot feels nice and all, but now you notice your grip doesn't feel nice. This is a stock grip, but you just have to play fantasy with me here. You don't like the grip, so you swap out the grip. Okay, well now the grip feels good, but you know, the stock, it's got a little play to it, so you gotta swap out the stock, get a new castle nut, get that tightened up. Okay, now everything's feeling well. But you know, these plastic handguards, these tend to heat up really quickly. So you know what, you swap these out for some metal handguards, get some Picatinny rail action here. But you notice you've got a pencil barrel. You know, it's thin. You know, after 10 shots, you notice your group going from about 1.5 MOA to 2 MOA at 200 yards. So you're like, hey, maybe I need to upgrade my barrel. So you've got a whole new barrel altogether. But then you realize, oh, I don't like this flash hider. It's kind of lame. It doesn't do its job as well, even though it's one of the best flash hiders on the market. The A2 is. But so you swap it out for, a muzzle brake or whatever you're so choosing is. And then by the end of it all, you have a completely different rifle. Same serial number, but a completely different rifle with a whole new bunch of modifications. You spent $1,000 on the same gun just to make it 5% more comfortable instead of acclimating to it and becoming a better shooter. Well, that's your first gun. That's your first one. Second gun, you're thinking about it. If you're someone like me, you're like, oh, I want to get something like if I was clearing trenches. Oh, you get AK. So you get an AK like this. All right, cool. Just change out the grip, didn't like the grip. Put a ghetto flashlight on it. Ghetto flashlight works, of course. Oh, there we go. Cool. Well, you got your trench rifle. What about a trench shotgun? And what about a long range precision rifle? Well, now you need a backup pistol. See where I'm going? It spirals. It spirals really quickly, and the gun industry is very predacious on this. Well, you got your AR. Most ARs come with red dots. This one doesn't, but you want to buy a red dot since you're here? I mean, it's only like $200, it's not that bad. Well, I mean, since you've got the red dot, you might want to get a sling for it. This is just an attachment, but pretend. Well, I mean, you've got the sling and everything. What if you want some storage? So now you got to get a K2 grip that has a Magpul K2 grip that has storage compartments here. Well, that's cool. See what I mean? Like, the gun industry is very predacious. People at gun stores are very predacious. They are going to make you spend a lot more money. And you yourself, you as an individual, you are going to convince yourself that you are going to need these things. Like I said before, you got your home defense rifle. You got to get your trench rifle, and then it just keeps going down the line. Well, now I need my precision rifle. Even though I've never shot past 50 meters, I want a rifle that can shoot out to 1,200 meters, even though I have no training on it whatsoever. I'm not good with shotguns, but I want another shotgun because what if my emergency shotgun fucks up for some reason, And you're just in this constant cycle of spending money. Nothing's ever good enough. And then it gets to the point where at most you're shooting the rifle that you bought for home defense or your pistol or whatever, like an egregious amount. And at the point, what's the point of it? You have a bunch of paperweights with no ammo. That's kind of what this goes into is you're spending so much money on accessories and trying to optimize the build that you don't even know how to properly shoot the build yet. I've seen this before with certain people on the internet, certain people in our life, is that they're so worried about getting it to look good and feel good in the hands that they don't even know how it shoots. This has happened to me before. This has happened to me. Fuck that rifle. And this kind of gets me in my second part, is that some of you guys don't even try to look for a deal. Some of you guys pay way too much for something you could have got for a lot cheaper. I think the number one example of this is people from the ghetto or people who live in the hood buying Dracos for $1,200. That's absurd to me. $1,200 for a micro Draco is highway robbery. Like, I don't know what cough syrup you'd have to drink at that time to convince me to pay $1,200 for a shitty, barely non-functional AK, but I've seen it before happen more than once. Some of you guys really just don't look. This ETS 40 round Glock mag, I got it off a friend for $5. This Surefire quad stack 60 round, that's going for about 200 bucks, 200, 250, I think 300. I saw one place list it for. I got this at a gun show for $90. Technically, I got $5 off of it because the guy wasn't wanting to fish around his wallet for a $5 bill. So I got a $5 discount. So $90 for this Surefire quad stack at a gun show. Some of you all really just don't look for deals. Some of you all don't price check. I've seen people get excited, pay a lot more for them what they should have, especially on the internet where refunds are much less of a thing. And then you end up getting screwed over. And then it accumulates. It accumulates. One bad purchase here, another bad purchase here, and then magically you just spent $1,000 on a $700 rifle. Magically, somehow it happened. And then you're wondering why you can't shoot half the time. You're wondering, man, why don't I got money to shoot? Well, I wonder why. And then some of you guys have money, you shop smart, but then you don't buy the shit you actually need. Some of you guys will have everything down to a T, but you won't fucking chill out. $30 for one of these. A fucking scuttle pack, a fucking basic first aid pack, tourniquet, trauma shears, trauma bandage, hemostatic gauze, splint, maybe. I seriously doubt seeing myself use a splint, but everything you'd need right here, 30 bucks. I have like 5 of these around the house, like 2 in a car. And some of you all won't buy one. Some of you motherfuckers won't even change out the smoke detector or the batteries in your smoke detector. And every time I watch your videos, I hear beep. And I'm 19. I'm 19. I'm not gonna pretend to be anybody's financial counselor, and I'm not gonna act like I'm a millionaire myself. But I can tell you, being smart with your money and spending $1,200 on a Draco is not smart. Be smart with your money. Spend wisely. Get the things you're more likely to use. I can 100% see myself using something like this over my AK for this pretend scenario where I'm having to clear trenches like it's Ukraine. Because yeah, that's ever gonna happen. Like, just be smart. That's really all I gotta say for this video. Hope you guys all have a good day.